get so high. It's like I'm stuck. There's nowhere left to run. It just feels difficult just to have a shower. Just get my head in gear. Just want to get back to doing mindful, like being able to do tasks around the house, but let it be part of the meditation. Now I can do like the practice, like formal practice, but I can't do the daily tasks. Maybe we're on the path. Maybe I'm on it. I don't know. Maybe there's been a switch now. I don't know. There has to be that tipping point, I suppose. That where the dam bursts. That's what Yuttadhamma was talking about. Am I at that tipping point? I mean, the thing is, I don't have the same craving so much as I used to have. This is the thing. I used to be mad about sex. I used to want to have regular sex. It used to be an important thing for me. Like, now I realize it just doesn't bring any happiness. In fact, it just gets the brain caught up in an addiction. There's intense pleasure with the brain, with the chemicals firing, and it just becomes another addiction. Even my wife was also less interested, I would say, which maybe we both find that hurtful, but actually we should be happy about it, because I always said I wished for us to be free of lust. When I got into Buddhism properly, a couple of years ago, I was meditating a lot, and that's what I said. But of course, every time I said that in the mind, it reminded me of lust, and it reminded me of sex. When I slacked with the meditation practice, lust came back with a vengeance, and so did anger come back. So most of the time I was either angry or lustful, and that was that. It's just another way that we're bound. I actually asked her, I said, "Are you not as interested because you were meditating?" And I was like, she said, "Yeah," and I said, "Same." But I suppose we're possibly both anxious that our relationship, I know I am, I don't know how she feels, anxious about our marriage not working and our marriage failing to work as a marriage if we don't. But the thing is, she means far more to me than just that anyway. And I know I mean more than just that to her, because when I was recovering from this suicide attempt, I couldn't do anything for ages. I could barely walk. And she still stuck by me. And we weren't married then. She had every right to say, I can't cope with this anymore. This is just, you've gone too far and I can't deal with this. She had every right to say, I'm putting my daughter first, and I can't do this. But she stuck by me. Stuck by me. Maybe that's partly why I want to give up sex, just so we can stay in that, like where we were before. In that meaning much more, where she looked after me before. Maybe that's what I'm craving. It's for her to look after me again. But that's not fair on her. She's my wife, not my mother. Ironically, she's had to be both for me at times. When I was recovering, I wouldn't have recovered without her. She called me all the time, just when I needed her to call me. It was always at the perfect time. I would receive a call from her and it would just calm me down. It was like synchronicity. It was like everything that happened to show me who she was, how amazing she is. Sometimes I worry about us growing apart. Spiritually, mentally, sexually. But I worry about loads of things, so I don't know how seriously to take that worry. Meditation practice would say to me, just note it as worry. I've never met a woman as amazing as her in my whole life. My mother's a very loving person as well. Very caring, very forgiving. She never held anything against me, no matter what I've said and what I've done. She's still fed me, still been there for me. Very kind woman. So I woke up smiling the day after I met her. In a way, her warmth and her kindness was painful to accept, because it was a reminder of what I wasn't getting from my grandma anymore, that I'd fallen out with my grandma. In a way, it's great that my mother-in-law doesn't speak much English. She only speaks Punjabi, because that means that that's one person that my mum can't turn me against or turn her against me because of the barrier. She can poison Granny's mind, but she can't poison my mother-in-law's mind against me, because she knows who I really am. My wife and mother-in-law know me better than anyone in my family knows me. Maybe my sister knows me well enough. Maybe that's why she still stays in contact, because she knows deep down that I'm okay. I love everyone in my family deep down. Deep down, I'm a loving person. My love doesn't discriminate. Deep down, it's just that I get afraid of getting hurt by people, so I shut my heart down. Maybe this is coming across as overly sentimental or mawkish, I don't know. But however it comes across, it's me, it's all I have to say. So, take it or leave it. Every time my mother comes up, in the mind I feel tense. But trying to push her out of the mind only makes it worse. It's easier to let her stay. You can stay, Mum, you can stay there. I try my best to look past. Past. Still wish you well, Mum. Still hope you find peace. I hope we both find peace. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to harm others. I just want you to find peace within yourself. Just as I wish for myself to find the same thing. I send out goodwill to you, Mom. I send out blessings to you. I'll hold on to the nice things that you've done for me. The nice things that you didn't mention that you done. I don't know why you didn't mention that. And you criticized me and said all the things that you done for me that I hadn't appreciated. You didn't mention many of the things that you did do that I did appreciate. You didn't mention the laser eye surgery. You didn't mention the nose surgery. You didn't mention the leg operation that I paid for. I don't know why. Was it because you didn't want anyone to be suspicious as why you were paying laser eye surgery? Like thought maybe you thought someone damaged my eye, which did potentially happen in the college that you sent me to, or was the varicose veins a sign of trauma, anger? Didn't want to mention the nose job because maybe you were worried that they would know that you let us fall off. But all of that being said, you still supported me with it. You went to the appointment with me for the nose job. You went with it.